their current predicament of with a 2-2 record. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the African qualifiers here in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Angola taking on Uganda, and Uganda driving in, and the SWAT machine already from Angola, the rejection. And that was big number 20 for Angola getting up there, Bruno Fernandes. Leandro Paulo, the veteran, and gets it to Fernandes. Boy, what a start for him. Big Bruno Fernandes gets the rejection, and now he scores. Fernando, as we'll call him. Oh, Opang, sweet move. Oh, he certainly didn't look flustered, did he? Chavez, or Lukene as he likes to be called. And over and back is the call, so it's going to be Uganda basketball. Pressure out on the perimeter. It seems like Angola were not ready, and now a careless pass leads to a turnover for Uganda. So Jimmy Inabu saying to Ish, I thought you were going over there. Ish Wainwright, what a great story. Thought he was going to be an NFL player. He ended up playing basketball, and now he's in the NBA. Of course, he played in the Basketball Champions League. That's where he really raised eyebrows. Fernando. And does it count? Yes, it does. Well, Fernando, it's a one-man wrecking crew right now for Angola. Ish. Angola only too aware of the skill set, the talent, the size of Ish Wainwright. They want to make life as difficult as possible for Wainwright. But he is not going to shy away from anything. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. I mean, it was definitely close. But he did make the shot, so you got to tip your hat to him. So Ish Wainwright now has it, puts it up, and here comes Lukene. Penetration, the drive, the ball goes out of bounds. Makonda looks pretty nifty out there at the point, doesn't he? It's good to see the younger guys getting their chances with the newer guys. Here comes Uganda after the turnover, and then Opang not able to control it, so it goes straight back to Angola. Lukene. Now he almost loses it, but gets the basketball back. And the left-hander puts it up and in. Well, as long as the ball goes in the basket, it was a crazy sequence. Opang spreads it outside, and Dingu, what a soft touch he's got. That was a long two for Ding. Lukene, his pass batted down low, and Leonel Paulo at the right place at the right time. Oh, the defense forcing, is it another turnover? Well, Fernando is an absolute giant out there, beast. I say that complimentary. He looks like the best player in the court right now. Jimmy Nabu getting some instructions from Coach Gallinopoulos, and it's Wainwright with the three. Well, they want to have the flow of their offense, but I guess also he's got the green light to put it up. Fernando, look at him go. Tried to be the creator there, but turns it over. Here's Opong pushing it quickly into the corner, sprays it. Inabu gets rid of it. Ish. Not this time. The former Strasbourg man, again playing in the WNBA with Phoenix, and then quickly missing was Makonda. Here's Ish. And the follow was not good from Ding. Well, that's tough to swallow for Uganda. Right at the basket with Wainwright and Ding, and they come away with nothing. Here's Fernando from downtown. Goodness me. Are you kidding me? Absolutely sensational. Opong has it knocked out of his hands by Paulo. Makonda, what's he going to do? Fernando decides not to launch it, gets it back outside to Lukene. And Ish knocks it away. That was Jilson Bango, who's wearing his hair a little bit different these days compared to what it was 1 year ago. He's going to go out. It's Fernando again. Has it knocked out of his hands. He appeals for a foul. Basketball pass and bounds to Ish. And another reach, and as Childe Dundallas checked in, they commits the foul. Opong spins, gets in the paint, puts up a scoop shot. Being played at Angola's pace. Much better execution. It's Fernando again. Oh, just powers his way up and in. Wow. Impressive. Now the reach. And Leonel Paulo is going to hand it off to the referee. And Pep Paris has his Angola team ready to go today. Geronimo Bengui Luis checks into the game for Angola. Cal Fernandez also in the game, number 13. As is mentioned, Dildao. And Antonio Montero, number 10. Dildao from behind the arc. Oh, boy, that is a brutal. Look like almost another turnover for Uganda, who are on the back foot right now. It's exciting to see Fernando play as many minutes as possible. Making his debut here in competitive games out of the game right now. But here's, oh boy, looking up ahead and driving in and missing was Gerson Domingos. But then the hands were up and the steal was there by Antonio Montero. Three-point shot. Gerson Domingos. But look at Angola. They're beating Uganda to the loose balls, to the rebounds. Just a step quicker right now. Dundao explodes, takes on Ish Wainwright, and gets the foul. Fernando, i.e. Bruno Fernandes, the Houston Rockets man, has kind of given his team a platform to build on, scoring those 10 points in the first 5 minutes and 17 seconds of the game. And now he's catching a breather, and it's up to his teammates to kind of press home that advantage. So the second free throw is good from Childe Dundao. Opong getting in, having it taken away. And trying to get the block, chasing down from behind, but hitting the foul. Uganda's number 21. Again, I don't see too much contact there, to be honest, from Jonathan Komogum. Second was good, and now a 10-point advantage. Oh, Ding getting down, and there's the follow. The putback is good, but quickly the counterattack. Childe Dundao. Angola don't give up. They race down the floor and get the easy two. Goes back up to 19-9 now in favor of Angola. Inabu gets rid of it. It goes off of Komogum. And another layup. Angola making it look very easy right now. Impressive start for the Giants of Africa. Doesn't matter who's on. The one thing that kind of marked Angola's play really the past several years is they've had bright moments, but yet they've always hit patches where they just could not score. But they seem to have improved in that regard. Of course, getting a lot of offense from their defense, which we've seen today. The pass down low. Inabu doesn't catch it cleanly, so they have to settle for the three. Opong misses. So it stays at this end. Here's Opong. Again, good hands by Angola. Now they pass it around. Doing a great job and getting the open look and drilling it is João Fernandes. 15 points is the advantage. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. And throwing it down. Ding Gu. Talking about it when all the stars have come out to play, and we've seen it in Europe, we've seen it in the Americas, and we're seeing it here in Africa. Look at this, and the drive, and Teotonio Do not able to complete that play. Cisse, Do, Domingos, Luis and Montero on the court right now for Angola. Opong. Those Angolans are reaching in and knocking the ball out of the hands of the guards of Uganda when they drive and penetrate.
Line up, please, line up.
Kalanopoulos calling the play. 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And it always seems to happen. Get a good shooter even misses a free throw when everything seems to be going against you. When the struggle is there. There's Montero taking his spot at the line. Opong makes one of two. Uganda will want to get a stop here, maybe even come up with a steal and get another bucket before the end of the quarter. Though his pass inside, but alertly knocked out of bounds by Opong. Cisse inbounds the basketball. Oh, are you kidding me? Making it look easy. Montero, and he is fouled. What a play by Angola. So hoping to get a steal and to cut that deficit even more. You end up giving up points. Although they still got plenty of time to go down and score themselves. Montero, meanwhile, at the line for a potential three-point play. Impressive looking at Montero at the line. And misses the free throw, but Angola get in there, get the rebound, although Ish was able to knock it away. Now he tries to bring it up the floor as the clock winds down. Oh, boy. And Inabu has to put it up, and it's not going to be good. In fact, I think it was Dreleba, Tony Dreleba, who misses that. And this Well, download the Courtside 1891 app, folks. Just scanning the barcode there on your screen, and you get the video streams, schedules, and scores. Great app to have in your smartphone. Second quarter action is now underway here in Abidjan. Wainwright yet to really get it going for Uganda. Nobody's gotten it going for Uganda. Uganda having to really scrap and get anything going, and another turnover. And down low, oh boy, they are just running circles around Uganda right now. The Silverbacks are on the back foot, 28-12. Ish Wainwright banks into three. It's got to happen though at this end. Defensively, they need to get some stops and rebounds. Maybe they can force some turnovers. Gilson Bango hands it off. 3-point shot. Not there. Look at Angola crash the boards. Robinson Opong. Here's Lukene. Oh, silky smooth, and then a late whistle, and the foul was called. This could really be the do-or-die moment of the game for this Uganda team. I mean, they are on the back foot, down 13 points. Lukene at the line, a.k.a. Gershon Gonçalves, and he makes the first. And just the pressure is just so enormous. You feel it. Feel the weight on the back of Uganda as they try to compete with this Angola team. Well, they throw the ball up the court and throw it away. That's a sign of a desperate team right there, just trying to get anything going. Upon takes a seat. It's not going well for Uganda. Makanda. Oh, slick pass. Gilson Bango puts in another two. Well, he banks in the shot. I was about to say they're having to settle for these jump shots. Jimmy and Abu able to make one, but good penetration that time by Womala, number 14. Now the pass, and Gilson Bango, and he is fouled once again. James Okello, a real warrior in the game now for Uganda. Maybe he can make a difference. Okello's going to go out. Gilson looks like he's lost a little bit of weight. Could be wrong, but it's slimmer, trimmed down version. Wainwright takes it all the way down. Now the three-point shot. And it hurts. here in St. Charles, Brazil. And at least from Uganda's standpoint, Angola missed a shot. Now another turnover. Here comes Angola. One-way traffic right now. Jilson Bango gets the rebound, puts it up, still can't get it to drop. Zero was slow to get up. Ooh. So Makonda kind of, I don't know if he fell or slipped. Watch Makonda. He kind of starts to go down, and he kind of fell on Zia's leg. So Zia now is getting some treatment at the end of the bench. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Oh, look at the passing. Oh, Fernando, first thing he's done wrong today. Oh boy, that was a dangerous pass from Wamala. Almost turned it over. Jaleba just missing, and there is Wamala coming in and scoring with the putback. Long way to go here. Plenty of time for Uganda, but they're going to start cutting into this deficit here before we get to halftime. That's for sure. Still got 6 minutes to go before that. Oh, look at the bounce pass. Easy for Angola. Ish Wainwright from the corner. Just seems to not be happening for Uganda. Goes from bad to worse. It could be worse, in fact. Oh, boy, the ball just goes off the hands of Wamala. I think they need Opong in there. He's a player that can get hot and can start making some threes, and if that's what they're thinking. Obviously, the experience and the savvy that he brings, but at this end is where it's really concerning. And look at that. Just not functioning. Can't even inbound the basketball. Absolute nightmare unfolding here for Uganda, down 18 points. And Gallinopoulos calls another. Well, this time Uganda able to force the turnover. Oh my goodness. Gallinopoulos looked over his bench like he was going to make a change, but he's like, I've got to go with what I've got. Doesn't have anybody to bring in. Biggest lead of the game for Angola, 18 points. And Fernando, oh boy, that looked good. He didn't drop. Oh boy, what was that pass from Jaleba? Right back into traffic. See the frustration starting to mount here for this Uganda team. Ish. I think Ish had a point. I mean, he's kind of reaching for the ball, and it was the way that Leonel Paulo kind of forced the issue. Could have easily been a jump ball. So yeah, called a technical foul, I think. Anyway, it's an 18-point lead. No, they've called the unsportsmanlike on Ish Wainwright. I don't understand that. I think I could maybe understand a technical, but I don't understand an unsportsmanlike. I'm baffled by that one. I just thought they might have called a technical. I didn't see the unsportsmanlike, but I mean, he actually had his hand on the ball and he was playing. So if you're Uganda, you just hope that those things even out over the course of the game, because it looked like a pretty tough call. Makonda for three. Wow, they are just showing no mercy today, Angola. Trinquier loses it out of bounds. It really is a horror show right now for Uganda. Well, good job from behind by Nabu to knock it away. Ding in the paint. Sometimes you just have games like this, but it's really all more to do with Angola, who goes up. Fernando throwing it down. It's more to do with how they're playing than Uganda. 25 points is the lead. Three-pointer badly needed for Uganda, made by Opong. Lukene dribbles left. Back to Fernando. Oh my gosh. Talk about complete package. That guy's doing everything. He has got the wow factor. Opong tries to get the three right back, and it just does not look promising at all for Uganda. Fernando again, this time unsuccessful, but another turnover. He just tried to hand it off to Opong for a break, but the ball got away. Well, you look at the turnover situation and the points off turnovers. 18 points off turnovers have been scored by Angola. How many have been scored off turnovers for Uganda? A big zero. Nothing. I mean, this is just domination. Here's Dingu. And chasing from behind, getting the steal. Childe Dundao. Lukene, another three. Is this the sign of things to come for Angola? Are they returning to their former glories here right before our eyes? They've won more FIBA AfroBaskets than any team in African history. And even though they've dipped a bit in the past decade, are we starting to see the return of Angola in this game? Well, here we are, and certainly looks like that as Lukene gets out on the break, and Angola go up by 30 points. If anything, they're sending out a message to the rest of Africa. Look out. We're a different team. First foul on Fernando. No, I'm not seeing much of a foul there, but these things even out. Played his college basketball at Maryland for the Terps. Komagon. Quiet game for him so far in limited minutes. He's at the line. Well, it isn't over till it's over. Or it ain't over till the fat lady sings, or whatever you want to say. Got to play all 40 minutes. Uganda still have 22 minutes to turn this thing around. And they might just get more than 1 point on this trip down the floor. Komagon fouled on the putback attempt. But 52 points already scored by Angola. And again, it's been the offense that's kind of let this team down in recent years, but not today. And a lot of it is because they're getting points off their defense. So they do indeed get a three-point trip down the floor. They're just relentless right now, staying with it. Cisse, Komagon almost having it taken away. Wow. They've got to hurry. Opong from deep. And Fernando beats him to the basketball on the rebound. Look at that. 52-25. I don't think anybody saw this coming. I certainly didn't see this type of blowout. Fernando, and the charge has been called on Fernando. Kind of lowered his shoulder. 2 fouls on him. So, born in Luanda, Angola, back in 1998. Now looking like, well, he could certainly lay claim to be one of the best players in Africa, if not the best on this performance. I know there'd be some other bigs like Tavares that would perhaps contend. Just nobody there for Uganda to get the rebound. They're just standing around. Cisse, meanwhile, flies in, keeps it alive for Angola. It's not going to get you better if they can't grab some rebounds. Childe Dundao just brings a spark. I mean, he's a nice card to play in these games. He's got the quickness. He can be a pest on defense. He has a good jump shot. Look at him hound the basketball right there. And Ish Wainwright throws it away. Christian Domingos gets it back. Takes it back outside, and the final 25 seconds being played here in the first half. As Angola in command. Now they turn it over. Ish Wainwright. Boy, another turnover by Ish Wainwright. And then Cisse was tripped up from behind. Oh, we haven't said much about this man, but he has been lively, crashing the boards, getting up there, just 20 years of age. Primero de Augusto has got a good one, and young Cisse. 31-point advantage for Angola. And there's a follow. Finally, something high flying goes in for Uganda right at the buzzer, right before the buzzer. But it's of a small consolation for the Silverbacks. Second half action underway. Angola looking to press home that already gargantuan advantage. And it's all going to be about defense now for this team. Uganda, the Silverbacks, I mean, they've effectively been punched in the mouth, and we're going to see how they respond. Inabu comes out and buries the three-pointer. So that's a good start. But it's got to be consistent effort on the defensive end for Uganda. Another look pass. Fernando able to get the basketball, and then he's fouled. So Fernando continues to wreak havoc down low. And not even Ish Wainwright can stop it. Fortunately for Uganda, he misses a free throw. It's all about getting a little bit of momentum again with your defense, building up that self-belief. Three-point shot allows you to get back into games quickly, especially if you can cause turnovers, get easy buckets. But it's got to start now. They trail by too many points. They can't mess around. Dingu pulls up his dribble before he crosses midcourt, and it's Angola, in fact, who puts the pressure on defense. And now they go in for the throwdown. Goodness me, Makonda has been terrific. Bounce pass, Dingu, ball goes out of bounds, and one. You know what? You can't rest on your laurels, and that is the approach by Angola. They came out, took the ball away, went in, and Makonda just dunked right on top of those Uganda players. Put them all on a poster. And the points, I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen in the African qualifiers as a great disparity in points off turnovers like we have tonight. This has just been astonishing. And another easy one. Montero has been terrific. Three-point shot. And it seemed like they had the right approach right at the start, but this Angola team not letting up. Montero down low to Fernando. Able to get the basketball back. Intelligent passing. Makonda bounce pass. And Leonel Paulo turns it over. Opong looks over at the referee and says, I just got smacked in the face by Fernando. And Dingu flies in for the dunk. Well, Ding has had a few dunks tonight. Oh. Absolute poetry in motion, Makonda. As good as Fernando has been, the way that Makonda has played tonight, he has been equally impactful in the backcourt. it's interesting because if you look at his body shape, he's really thin, but he's long and quick. Has to be raising eyebrows. Again, a chance to run. Claudio saying, get it up, get it up. And Montero can't haul in the pass. Uganda playing with the Orange Lions Academy in the Netherlands. Doing a good job up there. Sure they wouldn't mind him playing for their national team as well. Here he is, look at him spinning, getting away. Look at him zip the pass into the corner. And Ish Wainwright comes down with the rebound. I mean, it's quite stunning, really, when you think that, you know, this kid has played at the FIBA Under-18 Championship, European Championship, in fact, back in 2019. Plays professionally, in fact, in the Netherlands now. Here is Den Bosch. 2021, played in the FIBA Europe Cup. There he goes, he's sitting down. So he's got both Angolan and Dutch nationality, but he's decided he's going to play for Angola's senior team, having played for the Dutch at youth level. So that is quite a find for Angola, and I'm sure that the Dutch are wringing their hands in disappointment at losing him, because he's looks like an amazing talent. Bounce pass. And finally something positive for Uganda's number 21, Jonathan Komagum. Into the corner, Montero. He goes down and he is injured. He's asking for play to be stopped. Pep Claro is appealing to the referee to stop play. Dingu puts it up from three-point range. And they're going to wait now. Hopefully Montero is okay. He's holding his groin, it looks like. So Lukene brings it up, and then he kind of loses his footing, curiously. And he is kind of slow to get up. But I think that was, again, that was down to Lukene, the way he tried to turn and avoid the defense. I mean, it's fascinating to think that Makonda was playing for the Netherlands of Angola here. He was playing for the Netherlands in 2019 at the FIBA Under-18 European Championship. He averaged 5.1 points, 2.7 assists, 1.4 rebounds. Yeah, he played good minutes. Averaged 19.4 minutes per game. Now, the Netherlands did not have a great team. They finished next to last, I think, in that competition. And they had Kay Vandervers de Vries of Ostend, but he's made the decision to play for Angola. And that is a big win for Angola because judging from his performance tonight, he's a special player. Leonel Paulo just lost possession. And another missed shot. A chance to run for Gershon. Domingos brings it back outside to Gerson Gonçalves, a.k.a. Lukene. And the penetration, the drive, not there. Wainwright, in many respects, when you're a coach like Gallinopoulos, this is when you find out more about your team than when you're winning. When you're getting beat soundly, who is it that's still competing? Who hasn't given up? Homagun into the corner. Mela misses. Here's the rebound. Well, the blowout perhaps that nobody saw coming continues to play itself out here. We just hope that Montero is okay. Keller, his pass gets away. Gilson Bango. And three-point shot is good. You know, likewise, it's a good chance, as you see Womala in the game. It's also a good chance for Pep Claros to see who of his players continues to play hard. Even up 25, 30 points. And Lukene just drills the three. Now, those shots are perhaps easier to make when you have a massive lead like this, but I don't think anybody wants to play Angola in this window the way they're going. They are tough. And I think certainly Cape Verde are going to have their hands full against this team. One thing you cannot do against this Angola team is turn it over. But that may not be up to you. That could be, you know, when they apply the pressure, it is awfully difficult to function. Gershon Domingos. This pass goes outside. They continue to pass it around. Another rebound. Angola just gets a lot of offensive rebounds. Look at that. The lob and the dunk by number 23, Geronimo Benguil Luis. Well, of course he can do that wearing number 23. Look at this. Wow. Put him on the highlight reel. Whistle blows again. Look at Pep Claros, living and dying on every possession, up 31 points. Well, they didn't meet at the AfroBasket last year, where Angola made it to the quarterfinals and lost to Senegal. And Uganda actually had some good moments as well, and almost. I mean, they had a tough way to go out, losing to Cape Verde in their last game in the quarterfinals, 79-71. But that Uganda team had Arthur Kaluma and Adam Seko, the half-brothers. And their absence obviously being felt here today. Opong just can't miss free throws. Getting blown out by 30 points. Kondo back in the basketball game. Here he is. He's been a revelation, really, folks. Certainly he's been a revelation for the Africans. Oh, look at him. And there we go, Gilson Bango. They just play much faster, much bigger than Uganda. Teotonio Doe. And it's interesting also when you consider that at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament last year, the likes of Teotonio Doe were, you know, frontline players getting the bigger minutes, as well as Gilson Bango, but that's not the case. They've it looks like they've dropped in the pecking order. And then there are other players that aren't here. Look at Makonda, fascinating, guarding the basketball. Doesn't give up on it. So Pong comes away, rushes up the shot. Here's a Pong again, he gets it into the corner. So tomorrow Angola are going to take on Cape Verde. We must be thinking, goodness me, what have we got ourselves into having to go up against this team? And the one thing that might give you cause for hope for Cape Verde would be the presence of Eddie Tavares. But he did not look like he was going full speed today, so for whatever reason. And the other issue is Cape Verde are not that deep. And at some point you have to wonder, you know, when do you perhaps call off the dogs and get ready for your third game? Because they will also have another game against Cote d'Ivoire. So that's why that win was so crucial today. 1891, the sports app that everybody needs in their smartphone. So Makonda remains in the game. The 20-year-old. And look at that. He comes out and gets a steal in the dunk. He's taking the game over, folks. Number 2. And he's only going to get better. Look at him. What a player. Ish Wainwright gets in. And there for the follow. Dingu. Here's Makonda again. Cisse in the game as well. Another kind of long, quick, lightning quick, great leaper. Look at Makonda in the backcourt. It's dangerous bringing the ball up against him. Emmanuel Trinquier able to get it up. But Ish Wainwright. Ish Wainwright, 6 points, 2 of 8 from the floor. Here's Wainwright again. Goes behind his back. And his teammates go over to help him up. Well, for Uganda, it will be fascinating to watch him for the rest of these qualifiers. Good pass down low, and Dingu able to dunk it and get fouled at the same time by Geronimo. And Dean completes the three-point play. Opon crosses midcourt. Pass up ahead of Trinquier. Turns it over. Mike Schmidt's over there, the assistant coach for Uganda, talking to Gallinopoulos. And another easy one, quick passing and finishing by Geronimo. Geronimo having his best game of the qualifiers, like a lot of these Angolan players. Here's Ish Wainwright taking it all the way in. Geronimo's previous high was 6 points in the win over Central African Republic. Geronimo also young, 22 years of age, so good young players. And Ish Wainwright is going to sit down. Childe Dundao checks in. He's only 24. He's 1.67 meters in height. Oh, that was a nice move. I mean, Dingu, at least offensively, has come out of this game with a little bit of credit. He's been able to finish a lot at the rim. $7:15 remaining. What can Uganda do to try to salvage a little bit of respect and pride here at the end? Can't run away from it either. But he is plus 17 efficiency-wise. Really, he's the only player in double digits, and there's the steal and the dunk, and it just goes from bad to worse. Teotonio Doe throws it down for Angola. Feels like they're taking about 9 years of anger, of disappointment out on this Uganda team. So good defense forces the shot clock violation. And Teotonio Doe is going to be helped up. Interesting that Jonathan Comagum was born in London. Quite a few good players in international basketball have been born in London but have not played for Great Britain. Or they were born in Great Britain and have not played for Great Britain. Not, you know, they left at a young age or whatever reason. But Comagum, Sacramento State Hornets. I don't know, you know, before at the start of this game, I was looking at Fernando and I was thinking, out of all these players, if I could start a team in Africa, which one would I pick and put him on my team? And I thought it was going to be Fernando, but having watched Makonda play, oh boy, that was almost an unsportsmanlike on Ish Wainwright. Well, definitely with the blowout pretty much assured, you don't want anybody to get injured. Now watch Wainwright here. It looks like he actually he kind of grabbed him just as he was about to take off. Not there, but at the other end. I don't know what it is about Dingu, but he definitely ends up taking some knocks. Remember last year he fell on his head at the Afrobasket, and it did not look good, but he ended up getting up and playing again. So he really does have the heart of a lion. Hopefully everybody's going to be okay. .6:14 remaining. So fortunately, Teotonio Doe is okay. He looks like he's trimmed up a little bit as well. Looks like those guys have been in a good conditioning camp.
Bacanje za Doa. Wainwright za tricu i konačno išao Wainwright uspije nešto ubaciti. Težak airball Luiša. Nadam da će opet preseliti na klupu. Još neki igrači uz njega. Trostruka promjena kod Angole. Sada na liniji bacanja James Okello. Promašio je Okello koji je ostao valjda šokiran što je izgodio slobodno bacanje. Nismo ga gledali previše danas. Mopulos daje naravno sugestije svojim igračima. To je isto prilika za učenje protiv igrača protivnika. Što se nastavlja utakmica, nekako su predugi timeouti koliko traju. Savjetovanja, puno rasprave. Enabu. Pritisak za Angolu i opet Okello. Okello kao da je fasciniran što je dobio priliku za igrati, radi grešku na grešku. Titus, to je James Okello, to je i Titus Odeke. Sada su svi igrači dobili šansu, konačno, trebali su i ranije. Ulazimo u posljednjih 5 minuta utakmice u Trešvilu, blizu Abidjana, glavnog grada Angola Slonovače, Bjelokosti, ako želite. Za 2. Učiće. I priznali su ipak tricu. Ja sam prilično siguran da je bila dvica, ali dobro, da će to biti bitno obzirom na rezultate. Pogađa Domingeš. Brzo protiv gube loptu igrači Ugande. Kratko Konkalveš. Promjena, još 4 minute će se igrati. 3,5 minute još igre. Uganda je sad solidno smanjila za ostatak. Kao više završio na tlu. Da se opet nešto brže Komaguma ništa od ove lopte. Iz kornera za tricu. Još jedne Žorson Domingoš. Još jedan mali prekid dok Wainwright gađa slobodno bacanje. Promašaj za tricu. Traljav ovdje igrač Ugande i konačno će lopta biti za Angolu. Faul pod košem. Do protestira. To ste Komagumi napravio taj prekršaj. Konda. Wainwright. Ovo su koraci odlično obrane Makonda. Ne, ipak Makonda radi faul. Sada su nešto vidio nekakav kontakt. Gola već debelo u bonusu. Kako su ovo promašaj slobodnih bacanja. Jimmy je nabo. Šut Ugande, gledajući samo tricu 8-29, od toga ima Robinson Opong 1 od 10. Recimo, Jimmy Nabo ima 2 od 2. Recimo dano jedna. Minuta i 16. Kraja utakmice, Angola je osigurala pobjedu. Možete samo vidjeti koji će biti konačan rezultat. Gome drži protok lopte, nema trice, 20 razlike. Traži nekoga kome će predati loptu, Joao Fernandeše. Gerson Domingos, posljednje minute utakmice. Makonda, kakav prolazi, Učiće na kočom Makonda. Svuda se bacaju igrači, koma i opet prekid igre. Pa je li moguće. Pregaš tehničkih problema danas. Nešto ne valja sa satom, čini se sad za napada. Spremni smo konačno završiti ovu priču iz obale Slonovač. Morat ćemo se nakon ovog prijenosa brzo odjaviti da je gledate i nadam se da nam nećete zamjeriti. Prebacujemo se na Bugarsku nogometnu ligu. Wainwright promašuje. Već će se i promašiti zakucavanje, malo vješanja za koše. Što se sad dogodilo? Utakmica traje punih 2 sata. Sve što smo vidjeli, Angola dominantna od početka do kraja, ali jeste nevjerojatno da 2 sata traje utakmica gdje je većim dijelom rezultat bio oko 30 razlike. Treći faul za Oponga, još ćemo vidjeti malo slobodnih bacanja. Spremaju se i navijači napustiti dvoranu. Završni 10 sekundi, dakle pobjeda Angole, nastavak odličnog uspješnog puta prema svjetskom prvenstvu, dok će Uganda praktički izgubiti svaku šansu, ali imaju šanse, ajde, nije baš svaka izgubljena, međutim treba će im doista senzacija obzirom na kvalitetu momčadi. Malo se igrači Angole šale na klupi. Je li ovo moguće? Netko je pozvao time-out. 3 desetinke do kraja ili koliko već je. Angola je pobjedila, čekamo završnu sirenu za kraj utakmice. Posljednji napad dakle za Ugandu. Wainwright se poskliznuo, ide lopta u ruke igračima Angola, a Wainwright tu se ne da ustati više. Još da se malo i parket osvježi. Kraj utakmice, dragi gledatelji, lijep pozdrav.